Morning, it's Romella. It is Thursday the 11th of June, I had to check then. So today is our visualization day and our obviously card of the day. So I'm going to use the Angel Prayers deck by Carl Gray. Got the cat just by the side of me, so if you hear any dingling, it'll be her and her bell or moaning that she wants to go out. We'll see how that works. So we're also going to do card of the day, we're going to do a visualization as well. And we're going to disappear off to Hawaii, which is going to be fun. Morning, Sonia. Morning, Jay. Nice to see you. So our card of the day is this one. Ooh. Spiritual abundance. And it says, thank you, angels, for blessing me with infinite abundance. So that is the card that we've got. So abundance can be anything. It doesn't have to be money. It doesn't have to be stuff. It doesn't have to be 3D material stuff. Abundance can be anything. It can be love. It can be an abundance of calm. It can be abundance of heart-centered being. It can be abundance of people that you love. It can be an abundance of cats climbing up the curtain. It can just be an abundance of anything. So don't limit abundance to be stuff, money. Feel it in your heart, feel it in your energy, an abundance of energy, an abundance of love that you can share with others around you. Feel that connection. Because when we, again, that sensation of abundance, of having enough, of having more than enough, of anything can help with our vibration that we spoke about last week, but also it helps with our, our spiritual connection as well. When we're in that space of gratitude and that sensation of gratitude and gratefulness, then again our vibration is going to lift and our connection to spirit is stronger as well. So that is the message today. So she's got a lovely little flower in her hair and it's all about spiritual abundance. So again, thanking the angels for the abundance that we have. Morning, Victoria, nice to see you. So yesterday I did some life purpose card readings. I think I've done them all now, so I'll have a check again this morning, but if you missed out, then pop your name on that particular thread and I'll do it. I think all you guys there have had them, which is fine. So today we are going on a visualization to Hawaii. So on Tuesday we went to a beach in Hawaii, and this one we are going to do climbing up some of those luscious forests that we see on programs like Lost and Hawaii 5.0 and things. So that is the plan for today. So if you want to make yourselves comfortable and sit with your feet firmly on the floor, your back straight, close your eyes and take a couple of breaths in, just connecting into your body. Connecting into the physical, out of your head, into your body. Feeling your feet on the floor. And I want you to visualize yourself stood on a secret cove on a sandy beach, and behind you is a rugged hill, luscious with green plants and trees. It's fairly steep, and towards the top you just know there's going to be a most awesome view. So I want you to walk across the beach, feeling the sand and the warmth of that sun and the breeze. You have a backpack on your back which is going to contain everything you need. And as you reach the edge of the beach, you're going to just pop on your walking boots that magically do up, so you don't have to spend much time doing that. And then you're going to start climbing. Just first of all, there's a rocky outcrop. And you're perfectly safe. You're going to use your hands and your legs just for this first little bit. There's a distinct pathway up. The first few meters are the rocks, and then there's a covered pathway, natural material on the base of the path, bark and leaves, and you're just going to follow this path up the hillside. When you get start along the path, the sunlight slightly dims. You don't have the vision of this blue sky anymore. You're surrounded by green all around and above you. The canopies of the trees casting shadows and light on the path in front of you. And you're just steadily going to walk this path. It's a little bit zigzaggy. And it is going up. But the energy you need to walk it is fine. Already you've climbed up quite significantly, and there's a gap in the trees, and you can look out and just see the beach below you, the waves coming in. And you're going to just keep following the path upwards. And you notice that you can hear different birds and sounds and creatures. The temperature has changed. The warmth of the sun is gone, but there's a humidity. Not uncomfortable, just an awareness of a difference. You keep walking along this path with the light sparkling in front of you through the canopies. If you wish, you can take the time just to stop and connect with the tree, feel its beautiful bark and the leaves, the thick, luscious leaves. And to feel a deep connection to nature. And still we're climbing up. Feeling your feet on the pathway, maybe the crunch of leaves or twigs beneath your feet. The sound of birds chattering as you climb. Once more you can stop and just look through a gap and see the sea beneath you and the tiny cove far beneath you. You're almost at the top of this hillside now. And as you approach the top, the trees level out, the low-level bush and the grass is present, and the ground flattens. When you get to the top, out of the trees, you can look all around you. A 360 vista across this beautiful island. You can see other beaches on other coastlines. You can see more dense woodland, a deep emerald green that fills your heart with a deep connection to nature. All around is nature at its best, from the beautiful ocean to the trees, the blue sky and the sunshine once more. At the start I said you had a backpack that contained everything you need. In this backpack is a parachute or a glider. With just a thought, the glider just expands behind you. You reach up your arms to hold the wings. You can tuck your legs in. But first you're going to just jump off this hillside and glide around the coast back down to the cove where you started. So if you wished, you can take a little running jump and then jump. And as you jump into the air, you can feel the air pushing you back up. And there's this sense of lightness, of freedom, as you fly high above the island. The winds and the uplifts just move you around. As you feel yourself flying and gliding left and right. Maybe you hit a thermal and you'll just lift again or spiral. Just feel that lightness in your whole body. And see the ocean stretch out before you and the green of the island. You keep your eyes focused or checking in on the little beach cove down below. As you feel the glider just flying down, sweeping out over the ocean and then back in towards land. And you're shortly going to land back on that beach. Prepare your legs. And as you come into land, you bend your knees and land gracefully. And as you move your arms, the glider packs itself away once more into the backpack. As you walk on the beach, you feel a heaviness of being back in your body. A comparison of the light and the normality. And you feel your feet on the ground as you walk. If you wish to, you can take your boots off, put them back in the backpack, and just go and pop your feet into the water, or simply walk along the sand, whichever is more grounding for you. And you look back up at the path that you climbed in the hillside, in awe of how steep it was and how quickly you ascended and descended, and the difference between the two modes of transport. Feel your feet grounded. I want you to wiggle your toes in real life. Push your feet into the ground and really ground yourself. Wiggle your fingers, take a few deep breaths in and out. Feeling yourself connected fully into your body. And when you're ready, find a comfortable in-breath and open your eyes to a new moment. Oh, excuse me. Lots of energy shifting this morning. So I hope you enjoyed the little trip to the beach and the impromptu flight. I just thought it'd be quite fun because when I see pictures of Hawaii, and there's lots of, I've been Googling, so there's always a beautiful sandy beach and then the steep hills. And I thought, what would it be like to actually just leap off there? So that's why we did the gliding, and we did the weightlessness when we did the space meditation last week. And that was just really, I found that quite it was just so light in the body. You could physically feel the difference in the body with that as well. So scroll and sit there. So I hope you enjoyed your little visit to the Hawaiian island. Feel free to, if you Google images, you'll see some of the beautiful beaches and things that were my vision. So I was going to take a photo and share, but obviously lots of things have got copyrights on them. So Jane said she loved it, didn't want to land, and loved parasailing, etc. Yeah, that freedom that you get is just amazing. We did it in Egypt, and it was just a weird sensation of feeling the wind blowing you back up, and that that weightlessness, and your legs not carrying you. I think that's what's so amazing. We're so used to our legs grounding us, and as we walk and transport, with everything, it's walking, running, cycling, it's all to do with our legs, and just to have that space of not having your legs doing it is interesting. Yeah. Oh, we've been doing some energy work yesterday, so I think it's all just sort of catching up, because the yawning is very often, it's not being tired, it is all about energy shifting as well. So I shall leave you with that. Let me know how you got on. What we're going to do, so tomorrow is book club, so just coming along and just chatting about books that you're reading at the moment, or books that you find, your favourite book, your first book that you read, whatever it is you want to come and share. We'd really love to see you there, just have a chat and maybe get inspired for some other books as well. Or in my case, probably to actually find that book on my bookshelf and read it, because there's quite a few up there that, although I've been inspired to buy, I haven't really been inspired to read yet. But I always believe in synchronicity. So I shall wish you all a beautiful day, full of hopefully sunshine and light, and full of blessings, and I shall see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye. Oh, Rick said...